For and this MVP to just to give it shout outs to me trying to scout some kids and they went.
This meeting is being recorded.
Please stand by. Today's call will begin in approximately 1 minute. Mic check, Brandon.
You're good, Ryan.
Thank you. Okay, welcome everybody to the ongoing training for Client Creator. Hope you all had a great week and have a great weekend. Gee, I've already got a question. We're going to continue with the training for Client Creator and then try to get all of your questions answered, or as many of them as we can. So Brandon, if you want to take it away.
Sure thing, Rand. Yep, I'm going to go over just a couple of our more repetitive questions on processes and how to adjust things. Obviously with our support, we get a lot of the same questions and the same information to go. So we want to make sure that everybody's familiar with it. So this is going to kind of cover some of the things we've already covered in detail in our training, but just show you some of the more quick features that you can do. If you have your microphone unmuted, please mute it so we don't pick up any background noise and information and everybody can hear you or hear me, actually. So one of the most common questions we get is how to tell if a client is on an email and or a drip campaign and the messages that they're going to receive. So what we're going to do is just show you how to view that information and to see what messages they're going to get and what campaigns. So obviously we're going to go into our client manager and we're going to pick any of these clients that are in here. This is our test client. So we're just going to pick any of these. It's just a drip campaign system that is in here. This one here might be a duplicate, but this one does not have a campaign. So let me just go in.
This.
So I'm going to.
Please mute your phone.
Yep. So if you have an email campaign assigned to it, it'll be displayed here. Now, these are test clients, so I'm going to add a campaign in here just so you can see. I'm going to just put this 4-step home buyer on here. So you will be able to see the campaign that is on your client located right here. It'll tell you the campaign name, and if the message has already been sent, it will tell you the date of the last message. Now, to view any of the details of this message and what the clients are going to receive, you can click on Modify here, and it'll pull up all of the information that is, the emails that are going to be sent out for this. They'll even tell you the dates and the subject of your message. And you can scroll through this and see what information is going to be sent to them. And you can change it, modify it, whatever you want to do to the messages. But they'll all be listed here. Same thing with a text message campaign. Now we don't have a text message, so I'm just going to sign one. So same thing, you'll see the messages are here. They're on a buyer text message campaign. And again, quickly, I clicked here for that. If I want to go back to the email campaign and text campaign, these are just the two different type of campaigns that are on here. So this is the text campaign. And again, if I click on modifier, this is just a test email campaign. It'll show all of the text messages that will go out on this campaign. So that's the fastest and easy way to see the clients that are on a specific campaign. Now, if you want to see all of your clients that are on any particular campaign, we're going to go back to our main menu and we're going to go to the email and text manager. So if you click the email and text manager, and then let's say we want to see who's on this 4-step home buyer. We're going to select onto that. And right up here at the top, it just says view clients. If you click on that, it'll show you all of the clients that are on this campaign. So it'll show everybody that's on this actual campaign. These are the people that are going to be receiving this message. Now, please note that everybody's going to be receiving different messages at different times because each message is based upon when they signed up and were added to your CRM or assigned to the email campaign. So somebody who is assigned 2 days ago is going to get a different message than the person who was just signed up today or maybe even a week ago. The other thing while I'm in here, we get asked a lot is how to assign clients to a campaign. And this gets asked when people are importing clients or adding clients to the CRM and Client Creator outside of a lead capture page. Remember, when they come through a lead capture page, they automatically get signed to the campaign. But if you add them manually, or if you imported a client list into Client Creator, you want to assign them to a campaign. So you can come into any of these campaigns. Again, I'm going to go right back to the menu, but let's just say you want to put them in the buyer prospect campaign. You select that email campaign, and then you can go into the view clients. And then there's nobody on here. We can assign clients. Just click on the assign clients and you can go in and check as many people as you want off to put into this email campaign, and it'll automatically assign them. And if you do this, all of the people that you select and assign to this campaign are going to receive the messages, starting with day one. So again, if you're adding people into it and you want to add, you added a multiple people into the campaign, into your CRM, and you want to quickly assign them to an email campaign, you can automatically do that just through the assign clients section. So I just wanted to cover that with you. The other thing is regarding your Monday morning coffee. We get a lot of emails on people that are not sure if they're getting the Monday morning coffee or it's not getting activated onto their system. If you do not have it activated, you got to come down to this Monday morning coffee section right here and hit select.
Spread it out. Don't give them the satisfaction.
If you have your microphone, could you please mute it so that we don't hear all the conversations, please? So what you want to do is if you do not have Monday morning coffee activated and you click on that, you're going to come up to this screen right here. And what you want to do is just basically click on activate Monday morning coffee and it'll activate the system in there. Once you do that, you'll be brought to this screen now. Now you'll have a Monday morning coffee dashboard here. Monday morning coffee newsletters are added every Friday morning. So as I just activated my system today, which is Friday and it's afternoon, it is not going to be in time for this week's newsletter. These were added first thing this morning to current clients. So my first newsletter is not going to be added to my system until next Friday. They will get added to your Monday morning coffee automatically. You'll receive a text message and an email letting you know that the Monday morning coffee is in your system, and you can come in and you can review it, modify it, change it, however you want to do, and then it will go out automatically on Monday morning. Now,
Right, and you get that notification on Friday morning, I think at 8 o'clock sharp. That's when I know I get mine.
Yep, absolutely. It goes at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, at every Friday morning. And then you have the whole weekend to go in and edit it, read it, edit it if you want to, or just don't edit it and let it just go through.
Yeah,
But yeah,
most of the time people do not edit them, but
Right.
automatically, they go on cruise control. But if you have something that you want to put in there, maybe you have a message about an upcoming open house or whatever you want to put in there, you can absolutely add that to the Monday morning coffee. So again, this is going to be showing you how to do the Monday morning coffee. The other thing I wanted to cover is the signature on your account. The signature is the information that goes out on all of your email drip campaigns. And this is done under your account settings. So we're back on our dashboard. We're going to go to the account option, and then we're going to click on options here. And you'll see you have all of these options here. So you want to come into the signature section. The signature is going to show you what you have on your signature portfolio in your account. This is where you can come in and edit this, change this. We have a lot of clients that sometimes they'll change their information, but when they get sent out, it's still putting the wrong information, or email address is wrong. If that's the case, it's on your signature that needs to be updated. And you can come right in here to make that modification, update your information as needed, and then just click save. The default signature at the very top, it will label it. This is your default signature. That is the signature that goes out with all of your message, unless you have changed it otherwise to have a specific message with a specific signature. But by default, all of your email campaigns and communication that goes out from Client Creator will have this signature on it as well.
and someone just asked about how do I edit it? And also, how do I put my picture in there?
Yep, so if you want to edit the signature, you're going to click on edit, and it'll bring up this little box. You can, just like you use a word processor, you can type anything you want in here, and put that information in here. For the person who asked about how to upload your picture, you'll see this little upload image box right on here. Just click on that and it'll bring up a file chosen option. You'll click that and go to your local hard drive where you have your picture taken, and put it in there. Please note that the email layout has your information on it already. So you can put your picture on here, but please know that it might already be in the email layout. And I'm going to show you that right now. If we go to the email and text system and you click on this email layout, you'll see it's going to have your information automatically populating on this right side. So this is your email layout that goes out with all of your communication. So you don't necessarily have to add your signature. Your signature is down here. That's the signature that goes out. But this
What
is
if their
all your,
what if their photo shows too big?
you could just shrink it if you click on it, and you there's little drag bars in the corners. You just drag it to make it a little bit smaller, so you can change the size of the image.
In your editor.
Correct, in your editor. That's
Okay,
correct.
here's a quick question, Brandon. If you add something under your name, will it drop down one space or several?
Good question. This is going to be similar to a word processor. So if you hit a hard return, it's going to double space. See how I did that? So if you want to just have single space, trick is hold down the shift and press enter. And that's single spaces. A hard return, a hard enter is going to be a new paragraph. And again, this is a word processor, so it's just like Microsoft Word. But if you want to single space it, you hold down the shift button and hit enter, and that'll give you the single space option there.
Huh. Can you show them how to size that logo down there? Just so they have it like an
If I click
example.
on this, it comes up with an image. I can make this bigger. I can just drag it and make it bigger. I can drag it and make it smaller. And you can put any size you want on there until you're happy with how you want it on there. But yeah, you just take these little things, click on them, and drag them as big as you want, or make it as small as you want.
Okay, one more quick question. For Spanish speaking clients, would we have to edit the Monday morning coffee? Yes. You would need to edit it and put it in Spanish.
Yep,
So
absolutely.
sorry about that, but we just haven't got there to the second language yet.
Sure, no problem. Couple other quick updates. And again, I know I'm trying to go through these things. I know you want to get to some of the questions, but again, I'm going through most of the most common asked questions in the system. If you have team members or other people that you want to have access to your client creator account, how to add those team members in here. So again, we're under the account section. Okay, account, options, and then you'll see team members right here. This is where you can come in and add a new team member. You'll click this add new, and you'll put their information in there, the name, email address, their cell phone number, and you'll create a password for them. If you want them to receive lead notifications, so you know, a buyer signs up for a lead capture page and you need to have them follow up, you're just going to put a little checkbox next to that, so that way they'll receive the lead notification as well as you. Again, your account is still going to be primary, your communication, your email layout, but this is just going to give them access to your account so that they can come in, view the CRM, view the websites, the email and text campaigns, all of that information.
Now we were talking to the Spanish speaking person that asked the question. Well, I don't know if they're Spanish speaking person, but you can use Google Translator for that, and it'll rewrite it in Spanish, I believe. So I haven't used that yet in anything that I've done. So I'm not that familiar with it. That's why I didn't mention it. But someone else in the chat session here had brought that up, use Google Translator. What a great idea that is.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. The other thing, one more thing that I wanted to cover on this, if you have documents that you want to send in an email or you want to send to a client, and you want to put them online, you can do that in Client Creator. So again, you're going to go to account and then options and then reorder documents. Okay, this is where you're going to upload anything that you want to have or want to share with a client. You can add PDFs, you can add images, you can add Word files if you want to. But yeah, you can put all of that in here. It will generate a link for you to send to them. If you want to send them a link in an email, or you want to text it to them, whatever it may be, and this will take them right to the document that you want to have them view, you know, or look at. You can preview the document here, and then once you're done with it, if you want to delete it, you can delete it. But this is a great way to just add documents, because we have people who say they want to send them a message, but they want to send them some information, maybe a fact sheet or anything like that. You can add those documents right into here and then copy the link, and it'll paste it right into you know, into your email message, and they'll have direct access right to this you know, to this document for you. So a real nice place to hold all of your information and things that you want to share online.
And a couple of the things that I would urge you to put into this area is your pre-listing package as a PDF, uploaded in here so that you always have a link that you can send to people that you want to have your pre-listing package sent to them. And for buyers as well, I would put my buyer package in there as well, part 1 of the buyer package. So those are two things that I've got. This page in my Client Creator system is loaded. I don't know how many I have in their documents. I'm going to guess probably 100, so that I can easily send them out with just, you know, a touch of copy the link and send it out to anyone I want in my email.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
And again, you can just attach that information on here. And again, the one follow-up I was going to do was how to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just copy this link right here, and that's just basically the same thing that's here. I'm just hitting copy link. I'm going to come over to the client manager. I can do this in multiple ways, but I'm just going to select it and choose email. And you're going to see a little chain link right here. You just click on that, and you're going to put this where the link's going to go to. And you can change this text up here. See where it says text to display? I can put on here buyer inspection, form. Okay, and it'll insert the link. I put it back, I put it down here. It shouldn't have been there. So when they receive the email, it'll say buyer inspection form. And then when they click on it, it'll take them right to that buyer inspection form. So what I should have done is put my cursor here. I didn't have my cursor here. Again, I'm going to click on the link, put that in. Oh, sorry. Gotta go back and get the link again because I messed that up. So I'm going to go to the real order documents. Again, I'm copying this link, or I'm clicking copy link, whichever you prefer. Go back to the client manager, click on the person you want to send it to, hit email, and then I want to click in here, click on the link. That's the link. And again, if I want to change the text to display is what it's going to show in the actual message. I mean, I can leave it like this, perfectly fine, or I can put on here buyer inspection and hit insert. That keeps on, I keep on doing that. Sorry, and put it right in there. And I'll put that information directly into your email message. So real easy to share that information with a nice link.
Yeah, I use it all the time. Someone is asking about training for how to edit the pre-listing package. It's very easy. Your pre-listing package and your buyer packages, most everything I do is in PowerPoint. And in PowerPoint, you can go in and edit. And since I don't have PowerPoint open, and so that for people that use PowerPoint, I don't want to slow them down here, but you can go in there and do a find, and you can say, find every place that the word he is and change it to she. And it'll go through that whole document and globally change that one word. I'm new to Compass. Are there any Compass agents in this chat? Do you have a problem with Compass? Okay, different product altogether, so I'll let you guys sort that out. Okay, Brandon.
Yeah, those are my subjects that I just wanted to cover. So yeah, I just wanted to go over the most common things for managing your clients, and I did that. You know, remember, you can search and sort your client list pretty easily with the statuses. If you want to use your your CRM to find clients pretty quickly. In the search here, we can type so many things. We can type, you know, person's name if you want to find them, if you know their email address, phone number, or if you want to type in a buyer, if pull up all of the buyer information, you can choose that in here. If you want to put in all the new clients or in process, active, just click on them. I mean, I don't have any active because this is just a test, but this way you can sort your clients pretty quickly. Actually, these are all three of these must have been moved to in progress. So you can put all of that information in here to sort your clients and find them pretty easily. Another information that they may have missed or didn't cover is if you want to see everybody that has opted out of receiving your messages. Maybe you just want to remove them from your list or just want to see everybody or track that. You can click on this little opt-out section right here and it'll pull everybody in that has opted out of receiving any communication from you. And again, if they opt out, then unfortunately client creator doesn't send them any information. It's up to you if you want to send them something, you know, directly from your own personal email. They didn't opt out from receiving it from you. They're opting out receiving it from client creator in our system. So that's your call, but it's just telling you that they've opted out from receiving any more communication from within our system. And that does include the Monday morning coffee, unfortunately. If they opt out, and opt-outs from receiving anything from us, we can't pick and choose what they opt out from, unfortunately.
Right. Okay, somebody was asking me when the Client Creator Friday trainings are going to end. We're going to, at this point, since we've gone through everything, we do them on a semi-regular basis. By that, I mean, you know, every couple of weeks, if we have a lot of questions that are coming in, we'll maybe do a training for just for Q&A. And that's because we've had that request. So, and if we have some new things that we've changed in Client Creator, we'll also put together a meeting for that. So we'll be in touch and we'll do these trainings enough to keep you acclimated to what's going on. And Brandon, that's all the questions we have.
Yep. Also, remember one thing, and again, this is probably the biggest thing. Everybody always asks, where do I find the videos and the recordings? And they're all located in your video library. This is a huge, huge tool to not only go through again if you missed anything, or to learn something, or to refresh yourself. So we have quick videos on how to use the different parts of it. We have webinars that we've done on training, and then we have all of the Zoom calls that you've been on or that we've had if you want to go back. And again, everything's all recorded. So we have all of the Zoom calls that we've had in the last couple of months for you. So if you want to go back and refresh yourself, you can do that. So make sure you have access to this. If you're not sure what's going on, or you're completely lost, you want to start here, and this will help you through, because we go through it step by step, showing you exactly what our system does, what you should be doing. So yeah, if you have questions, we're more than happy to help you, but this is going to be your biggest resource center with Client Creator, because it really does, help explain everything and go through each thing. And you can pause it, stop it, rewind it as many times as you want until you're comfortable.
You know what a lot of people do is play the video up in the corner of their computer, and then they access in another window, their own Client Creator system, and just kind of follow along. That's probably one of the best ways to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can click screen by screen. I agree.
Someone just said this is the first live Zoom call. No, we've had today will be the 7th week in a row that we've had. Not in a row. I'm sorry, we missed last week. We had to postpone it. But I think there's been 7 altogether. Is that right,
This
Brandon?
is the 7th one, right? Yeah, and they're all located here. The first one was on 12/22, and they'll all go up to and again, after this one's over, this one will be uploaded, to the system.
Okay. Well, you got off a little bit early today. So thank you all very much. Oh, someone just asked, where do you find the recordings again? Someone else said, thank you. You are very welcome. We're here to make sure that you get this system up and running and that you're able to use it yourself, or we'll continue to do all the things for you at your choice at the end of the 120 days, which is, we felt, enough time to give you enough exposure to it and enough training that it makes sense to you. Because everything you need to run your business, for everything you're going to need, it's all within Client Creator. We tried to make it so that you didn't have to buy all these components, that everything you need is in here, the CRM, the trainings, all the things to do with email, text messages, automated everything, so that you can follow up and follow through until they list, sell, buy, die, or tell you to stop. Okay, thank you all very much. Have a
Thank you very
great
much.
weekend. Bye-bye.